Number 1, there's a few different ways we can do this. I can either use the calculator or I can just do it myself algebraically. Well, first of all, is there anything we can cancel out? I see a -2 as an exponent. All right, well, do you think it's going to be positive 144? So you could have looked at this two ways. You could have made the mistake that this somehow gives you a negative answer, which it doesn't. A negative exponent means it needs to be moved. Regardless, either if it's negative or it needs to be moved, it's not going to be 144. So we know we can cancel that one out. If I put it into my calculator, I simply type 12 times, you could press times or just use parenthesis 3 second square root, which is right here. Okay, you're going to put 16 in there, and you want to get out of here by using the arrow. Now close it, use the caret button, which is the arrow, and then put -2. And I press enter. Oh, I don't care for that fraction. I'm going to hit the math button. Fraction's already highlighted. I hit enter, and I'm done, 112. That is my answer. Another way to do this is to say, okay, 12 times 3, what is the square root of 16? It's 4 to the negative second. So 12 times 12 to the negative second. Okay. This 12 stays above, this 12 goes below, and now the negative is a positive 2, which you're learning in this chapter. Okay. And then we have 12 over 144, which is 1/12. So either way. Number 2, what is the solution set of the compound inequality? This one's kind of hard to just say, okay, it's not going to be this or this or this, because some of you could have said, all right, well, the arrows are going this way, so I'm going to pick the ones that are going that way. With division and negatives, it might be flipped. So let's try it. Let's subtract the 3. We're going to get 12, -4y, and 24. Okay. We're going to divide every side by -4. When we divide by a negative, what happens is all the signs flip. So we know it's not C or D now because there needs to be negatives, but none of these look like this. Okay. This is saying -3 is greater than y. So we know we need one that says -3 is greater than y. This one's saying y is greater than -3. It's not that. Y is less than -3. Y is less than -3. Y is greater than -6. Y is greater than -6. It has to be A. Number 3, which of the following is true for all real values of x? So they're saying if I put a value in, any value in for x, which one will be true? I would try a positive number, a negative, and 0. 3 different situations. So let's start with the bottom. That's nice and clean and easy. X cubed is greater than or equal to x squared. I know this is already not true because if I cube a negative, it stays negative. If I cube a positive, it's positive. So for example, if I put in 2 cubed, is that greater than 2 squared? Yeah, it is. If I put a negative in, -2 cubed, is that greater than -2 squared? I just picked a random negative number. That becomes a -8. Yeah, that's not true, so it can't be D. All right, what about C? We have 2x squared is greater than or equal to 3x squared. Okay, parentheses make a big difference. So let's put in a positive number. Let's put in 2 again and see if that's true. That's going to be 4 squared. This is squared, so it's 3 times 4. Is 16 greater than or equal to 12? Yes, that's true. Okay, what if I put a negative number in? So what if I put that -2 in? Is that going to be true? If I put a -2 in, okay, I get -4, which is going to be squared then. And then I get a +4 here, 3 times 4. Well, when we square the -4, it's still positive. Yeah, that's true for all three. But what about 0? If I put 0 in, it'll work for 0. 0 squared. That's 0. 3 times 0. So 0 is greater than, yes, that is true. Okay, so your answer is C. It works for any situation. If you have a negative number, positive number, or 0. Those are my 3 situations I tried to pick. So your answer was A, C.